Hang your head over, hear the wind blow.
No, you're just trying to keep me here. Keep me from finding something.
Your mother doesn't want to see you, Deanna.
I have to help her.
If you want to help her, please, let her have peace.
She calls out to me. She does want me to help.
Stay with me. Just a little while. Deanna, it's been so long. We'll never have this chance again.
Goodbye, Daddy. I asked your father to bring you here because I wanted to talk to you about something. You know that Roxana's sick, don't you?
Yes. Is it my fault?
No, not at all. But I believe that she's been thinking about you. Do you know why?
I make her sad.
Why do you say that?
Because it's true.
Do you have any idea why Hedra would make my mother sad?
No.
Well, thank you for letting me talk to you. I'll see you later, all right?
Counselor, I hope your mother is better.
Thank you, Hedra. So do I. I just don't understand how she fits into all this. And I haven't found a physiological cause for what's happened to your mother. Which makes me feel that Makepeace was right when he said your mother's condition was precipitated by a traumatic event.
Could this event have involved Hedro?
I don't think so. My mother never mentioned her. Does your mother keep personal logs or a journal? Yes, she does. I'll contact Mr. Holm on Beta Z and ask him to transmit a copy as soon as possible. There may be some clues there.
Perhaps we are being too literal. I have recently learned in my study of dream analysis that people who appear in a dream sometimes represent different aspects of the person who was dreaming.
That's right. A child might represent vulnerability. Hedro may depict some fragile part of my mother.
Part that she's protecting. You said that everything you encountered when you were in her mind was a barrier of one kind or another.
Yes. You, the wolf, my father. It was as though she were summoning all her defenses to keep me away. To keep me away from what? What is she protecting?
I've just come from sick bay. Dr. Kosher feels that your mother's condition is worsening. Her neural foundations are getting weaker. Have you had any luck here?
No, nothing. I've gone through all her belongings. I've read her journal for the last 5 years. And other than the fact that I'm not married yet, nothing bad seems to have happened to her.
Is your father?
Yes.
He had a kind face.
I remember when he died, my mother had to go through all his things and pack them away. I was 7. I remember thinking how mad he'd be when he came home and saw what she'd done. I didn't understand he wasn't coming back.
Diana, your mother might still come after this.
If we can't figure out what's wrong with her, Captain, I don't think she will. But I don't know what else to do. I've talked with Mr. Hom, who's known her for years. I checked her medical records. I've made inquiries to the government on Beta Z. I've contacted her closest friends. If she's been through some kind of psychic trauma, there's just no evidence of it.
You said that you've reviewed her journals for the past 5 years. Maybe we should go further back.
That's a lot to review. My mother's kept a journal since before she was married.
Let's start at the beginning. First entry seems to be started 30620.1.
That's the year they were married.
That's odd. There's a 7-year gap.
It starts about a year after the wedding.
If I'm not mistaken, it ends a few months after your birth.
My mother's so diligent about her journal. Why would she have stopped making entries for so long?
She didn't. Files were deleted by your mother almost 30 years ago.
I don't understand any of this. Captain, I have to go back inside my mother's mind. It's the only way we're ever going to get any answers.
Stupid episode.
Thank you. Diana, you understand that if your paracortical readings get too high again, I'm going to tell Makeries to set the connection. I know. Hedgerow, be careful.
Who is Hedgerow?
Wait! I want to talk to you!
Snap. Slightly more normal looking Kirsten time. Under the loop. Did you see him walk by? 10 a.m. This should be up. Here she wants to have a cigarette. This recording will be done soon. About to start part 5, which is perfect.